rumors have been floating around social media among cannabis journalists and industry insiders that potentially the decision to reschedule cannabis from the DEA was imminent. However, Biden administration officials have disputed that announcement is coming. So industry stakeholders and several prominent cannabis journalists have signaled in recent days that an announcement possibly pertaining to the ongoing review into marijuana rescheduling is coming within days, but according to the administration source who declined to be named, that will be waived off, and that's quote-unquote waived off. While high-profile lawmakers on both sides of the marijuana debate have been recently promoting their positions on the scheduling discussion and urging the DEA to act accordingly, the Biden administration official who asked not to be named told Marijuana Moment on Wednesday that they'd waive off any rumors. Of course, it's possible the official who spoke on the condition of anonymity might not be aware of the possible forthcoming announcement. Sensitive disclosures like the highly anticipated scheduling process are often held close to the vest, but claims of an imminent action have yet to be verified. This rumor has picked up a lot of steam on cannabis Twitter or X. I've seen a lot of the people that are pushing it seem to be supporters of the MSO gang or the group of publicly traded cannabis stocks that operate in multiple states. That seems to be where a lot of this is gaining steam. But again, there's been no confirmation from any actual administration official. Last week, for example, a Republican congressman who long opposed marijuana reform told the DEA and FDA that they came to a misguided conclusion and recommended rescheduling cannabis and imploring the DEA to dismiss them as it prepares to make a final determination. In a separate letter, as I reported last week, to DEA Administrator Ann Milgram, Senators Elizabeth Warren and John Fetterman, along with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and several other senators, urged the DEA to go further than rescheduling and completely remove cannabis from the Controlled Substances Act. The DEA has maintained that it has final authority over the matter and can make any scheduling determination that it sees fit. But again, we have no indication either way. That's really what we have so far. People continue to insist that potentially before the end of Q1 or before the State of the Union that President Biden wants to receive that decision from the DEA, but as of now, we're still speculating. So I guess let's hear from the rest of the team on what are your thoughts on this? What do we have in the pipeline here for the CSA fight?
Man, I'll tell you what, Soham, Twitter was ablaze with all these little tweets of these people saying, "Oh, big news coming out this week, big news. We got some inside tips, da 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 da." And I'm willing to bet that this is all just some hype by the MSO gang trying to rally their stock price because that
was my first thought too. It's a pump. They're pumping it up.
Exactly. They're pumping to dump. They're pumping to dump. Exactly.
And this news cycle is the gift that keeps on giving because I think I saw one other cannabis industry insider explain it as it's like the whole cannabis industry is getting ready to celebrate Christmas, but the thing is we don't know what day or time it's going to happen, you know? So this is an endless stream of pump and dumps for MSO gang. Every single week they could come in and be like, "Oh, we have an imminent decision coming," and watch that stock go up, ride it all the way up, and dump everything, and then wait for the next week and do it again.
Did you know?
How Canadian?
If you're a volatility trader, this is a dream. The cannabis stocks are dream targets for you for volatility traders up there, because all you have to do is just follow the headlines.
And then, not to mention, half our journalists are sources are all pay to play now, like Forbes and a bunch of these guys. So like you can plant stories about an imminent decision like it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Is like I'm surprised that you didn't have the MSO gang clamoring around the story around all the senators calling for descheduling, right? Like this with them, like because that would have been something that they could have clamored around to rallied around to raise their stock prices over on the market. But this just utter speculation with no mustard behind it is just confusing to me because
I think it's because it's Kristen Gillibrand that was behind the descheduling remarks, and she doesn't have as many allies abroad as rescheduling crew, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, you know what would get this moving though? Probably just get Nancy Pelosi to start buying up a bunch of MSO stock, and once they post it on that portfolio, then you'll start seeing some real movement.
Dude,
hold on, first of all, it would not be Nancy Pelosi. It would be your husband Paul.
Pelosi tracker, follow her trades.
It would not be.
Honestly, like that's a really good idea. I've been thinking about that, Rico. Like, why don't you just track her? Why don't you? You should do the Nancy Pelosi stock index. You'll be a fucking millionaire.
Hold on, it's actually.
I'll send you a link. Like literally, it's a Pelosi tracker.
It's actually called the Paul.
Dude.
It's called the Paul Pelosi tracker, you guys, because it's the husband that does all the deals.
Well, the last person who tracked Paul Pelosi ended up in prison, so I don't think you want to do that, Jason.
Oh,
too soon.
Oh,
is it really too soon? Give it a 5.
You talking about that homeless guy?
You said it, not me, Jason.
Oh man, you guys, this is this is just more speculation, more hoopla. This is just a big pump and dump by the MSOs, and that's. I mean, I feel them like if your stock's at zero, the only way you can go is up, and so this is a way to get it up.
Either that or the blue pill.
Oh man, and on that, we're gonna go to a commercial, and we're gonna be right back.